Track.
Who is this guy? This dude has literally been all over my feed recently. He's literally everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Shebeshkt.
Okay, Shebeshkt is probably the most controversial artist there's ever been in the country. Lawsuits on one hand for attempted murder and robbery, and a seemingly successful and inspirational music career on the other. Some claim that he is a terrible influence to the youth, cause, I mean, what is all of this? Yet at the same time so big. It's crazy how influential this guy is. But like, where did he even come from? Who is Shebeshkt? And what kind of music genre is Lekompo even? Let's find out.
Lekompo brafan me ke ba le ba phela lifestyle la bo fuck life fa bona. Gore ke drill music ya States.
Explicitly the gangster rap music. The rap music that's infiltrated with cursing, drug dealing, the degradation of women.
Fuck life.
Another local rapper is dead. Late last night, officers responded to calls of shots fired.
Track.
Culture, that hip-hop culture has definitely influenced our young people, and it has been a true detriment to society.
Lehlohonolo Katlego Chauke, known as Shebeshkt, was born on March 28, 1995, in the township of Lekompo, South Africa, to a dysfunctional and impoverished family. Throughout his childhood, Shebeshkt loved music, drawing inspiration from influential artists such as Big Pun, Tupac, and 50 Cent. This early passion for music would later play an important role in shaping his artistic identity and career.
How do you get that name, Shebeshkt? How does that come about?
They used to call me Shebe. And like they used to call me a dog because go ka sinya ka vele ke general.
Growing up in challenging circumstances, Shebeshkt was exposed to crime at an early age. At just 15 years old, he faced his first encounter with the law, arrested for stabbing people with knives. This marked the beginning of his troubled encounters with the law, leading to his first time in jail. Remarkably, he found himself entangled in numerous legal cases, sometimes accumulating around 60 cases in a single month.
How pila for when or unali gang? Like were you part of a gang?
Part of a gang in Praga and a boss for a gang.
2020, Shebeshkt hits the mainstream with his single Kidishite Malume. A rather funny story. He breaks into a house to steal as per usual and finds boys recording in a home studio, but instead of doing what he was initially there for, he asks if he could hop onto the mic.
Wait, man, wait. Wait. You broke into this home and now they're just chatting to you casually.
In 2023, Shebeshkt starts making headlines and trending on social media for his unmatched talent. He is the first guest on Podcast and Chill to reach 1 million views in just 2 days. Wait, let me put that into perspective. The episode with Black Coffee took 8 days to reach 8 million views. Quite a significant difference, isn't it?
No ways, definitely. No ways.
He can't say that because Shebeshkt brought numbers.
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Meanwhile, he has refused to gamble his career to a record label. What a legend. I mean, whether you like him or not, whether you listen to the genre or not, dude is the hottest thing at the moment. When last did you see this kind of influence without airplay, without massive campaigns, just genuine organic shanties twerker?
It's a compo king. What genre is that? Compo.
Lekompo brafan me ke ba le ba phela lifestyle la bo fuck life fa bona. Gore ke drill music ya States ke fuck life. Na gore ke tareng na Lekompo la ka para na gore ke nyako make sense mo sa make sense.
So as piano.
Was piano, bra.
I say hip hop.
a se hip-hop.
Oh.
Ke tla re ke ratchet.
Ratchet music.
It is a music genre that originates in Limpopo and has gained popularity over the years. Lekompo, as described by Shebeshxt, is a local version of American drill music, which is a subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in Chicago. Now, early drill artists are noted for their explicit, confrontational style of lyricism and association with crime. Lekompo, in a very simple way, could be defined as gangster music, but like instead of rifles and cocaine, you have okapilidipa. Okay, so I'm scrolling through Twitter this one time and come across a tweet of a woman from Northwest complaining about his 14-year-old grandson. Apparently, he walks topless in the house and shouts when the mother talks to him. As it turns out, he also has a knife tattooed on his belly. Well, you don't need to be smart to figure out where the influence comes from. Shebesht's rise to fame has sparked a largely controversial debate, which ultimately circles around the negative influence of gangster music on Gen Zs. You see, Lekompo focuses primarily on the negative aspects of inner city life. The lyrics often glorify criminal activity and degrade women. Take for instance these lines from the track Kidi Shite Malume. They go, Mpe pai pike pai pe malume, tunya gitunya malume, gitunya malume, knife malume, knife malume, fuck my wife malume. Okay, this genre of music is often cited as the cause of the increase in violence within communities. This is particularly true among black youth in South Africa. Bear in mind that South Africa has a homicide rate 6 times that of the global average. Many gangster music artists may justify the connotations of their music by claiming they're only retelling experiences of their lives on the streets when they were growing up.
Close
analysis of the song lyrics often reveals a ton of curse words, a lot of violence, and sometimes no substance. But you see, it's nothing new. Whether you're a hard hip-hop fan or a big Lekompo enthusiast, you're exposed to violent lyrics one way or the other. This whole thing is merely entertainment. Many artists have been forced to create artificial gangster images for the sake of a lucrative career. Many young people idolize these artists and imitate their behavior, which is one example of how the type of music isn't benefiting society.
Aska bo choose bo nchusi jwa ba and same time so ntse go gopola ke ska ba selfish gopola re nga thoma ka re mahlapa gopola eish ke tsona le ba banyane ba lebeletse bona le ba ile re mboso ga straight ba nyako ba ke pono re ba gola ba nyako banna.
Sure. I mean, give the man some props. Shebeshkt is very much aware of the influence he has and is aware of the power of wording in his music. But I mean, it's not like he could just up and change and start creating music that fits the moral code or whatever that means. It's an entertainment industry, and very unfortunately, in order to stay relevant, you give the people what they want. And this is exactly what they want. But the whole thing doesn't just end at violence. The promotion of drug use is consistently found in these verses and more often than not glorified. Rappers and musicians often fail to show the negatives and the consequences of using and doing them. You'll hear in multiple rap songs how they hustled in the corner to gain street credibility and eventually become wealthy and live large, as they would say. Young and economically disadvantaged individuals from the ghetto are the most easy to influence. If he can do it, why can't I? The music more often than not sells this idea that you'd have to be a thug in order to get the ideal lifestyle of money, women, and cars. You know, I sit and watch Shebeshkt struggle between his pride of having been a gang lord, but like at the same time wants to influence the youth in the right direction, as he repeatedly states that crime isn't the right thing. It's a paradox, right? How do you influence the youth out of crime towards the right path when the music, the very music you make, glorifies the same activities? Regardless of what your thoughts may be about Shebeshkt, in today's day and age, there are a number of rappers that are quite egotistical, and many rap songs can basically be boiled down to I'm the best, toughest and hardest, don't agree with me, I'll prove it. The scary thing is that this mentality seems to be contagious, and when combined with the glorification of violence, we have people murdering other people for minor offenses. We've gone from words will never hurt me to sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will cause me to get a bunch of friends, drive up by your house, pepper it with bullets, kill you, maim your girlfriend, kill the little girl playing up front, and get myself imprisoned. But like I said, this whole thing is a facade. Entertainment at its best.
For entertainment. Ke re gona le nna mara o tswela to leng kere ke ntse shit a tweka o tsere go la pisha yo mbra mara for batho bra ke to no shit
I love the honesty. That's true.
You know what, ke tlhompha mama ngwana go phela.
Okay.
Ya ena vela wa bona ape ke na le 10 years ke na le
umtswere ka mthotsi ka
misa ka sia ka bra
kasi ne
ya a seng no motho re I love you ke no motho re wa no ma ja ga re chapa ka 2013.
That's it.
Yeah,
chai. Till this day.
Till today. Bona. Malapa mantšha ro bala jele ka sia. O tsore ke phela ka botsa ke reng. Ba re ba tšea video ke re le ska bala tšea video o tsore why? A ke di for trend. O bona le ba se ba o reksha di veg mo strateng. Khono ema mo 500. Ke khono ema go ba bra ke khono sora 40,000 cash mo nna. Nka shema 30. O gre 10 ke shile le bo go 10 ke shile seo ba se ba ile re mbra ba re kshedifeje ba se ba le bra go ba tsodi ba re.
Man, you do so much good. Do you still think you're gonna go to hell? Because on your song, I think you said,
yeah, hele.
Look, I want to ask you a question, but before that, let me give you a far too common scenario. Two parents separate for whatever reason, or even worse, the father dies and the mother lives with a new boyfriend or spouse who has kids. Worst case scenario, she is unemployed. Sadly, the situation becomes harsh for the child both emotionally and financially. For such reasons, kids end up finding their place in gangs and a life of crime. Now, my question to you is Shebeshkt a culprit or a victim?
Why do you think people end up in a life of crime? Like, what are you looking for? Like, what do you think?
Bra wa bona phelo ba crime bra wa bona. Bro fan me are get the opportunity bra wa bona. And re tswa ka ra di broken family. O ngwisha bra fan me. Ene lo di so bra di butlo go bra fan me. Apo cheke o ga bucha wa tsena ka ra gang wa ono buti bo. Ska chaba re motho ba re ke gangster o die. Bra ka o fela re batho ka o fela na le.
Yes. Na le bana.
O ka no ya kai ya ro ftora ba fetu. Bona mo ke bona le gang manje o tsudi tu. Ke bona le gangster ba fetu na lampona ba fetu na ga tlela je.
Yes.
Ba fetu re boleleng ba fetu.
Yes.
Ntle ka flop ya lena ke.
Yes.
Wa ya go di nyaope boy flop ya lena ke. O tlo re nyaope boy je braga ba thobana ka di gangster braga ba tsene ske.
Child, if you had opportunities and you came from not a broken family without all these things that you're talking about, what do you think? What life would you have liked to live?
But from me naga masepa ga ile o bona ntungolo le mai go ka sia nga o luki gore ke tsene ka grade 10 ga be dire electrical a ona ntwe mpallang electric
Serious?
la ngolo ke tsene mo sound di senyegile ke lukishitse am frustana mara a ona ntwe ke gona mo philo o tshwanelo wa pe Like a chef. Na bona. And
chef, Shebeshxt.
Chef Shebeshxt.
Now, whether you like him or not, whether you listen to him or not, Shebeshxt is by far a musical genius. No record label, no big media coverage, no TV, no music video, yet a superstar. We could go on and on about how predatory these music contracts are and all that, but to me, Shebeshxt is a testament to the amount of potential and talent there is in our impoverished neighborhoods. The same talent that will probably never be tapped into due to the lack of exposure and opportunities. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe and like. See you in the next video. Twerk.